Check out channelfireball.com to step up your game with videos and articles from the best in the world. You can use the code Gaby at checkout to help support this channel. Poggers! So this is not the right pack one pick one, but this is literally what I've wanted to do. I want a demonic pact and I want to draft the deck around it. So there you go. Not even going to give any time. Hold on. Maybe let's figure out what we're wheeling from this pack, okay? But we're going to take it. Pack one pick one. Easy, baby. It's really not pack one pick one card. Coggers! Yes, no chicken. Let's do it. What does Equilibrium do? Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may pay one if you do return target creature to its owner's hand. Oh, wow. That's weird. Okay. Well, we're taking Pact. V. Wheeling O-Ring. Psh, that would work. Didn't you have a draft that started exactly the same way, Molly, where you went like Demonic Pact into Cav or something? Temple of Milady. No poggers on mobile. I'm sorry, Jay. Reign of Revelation is just good. Yes, into not playing Pact. That I remember. We could do Blackmail. Blackmail's not bad. The Softer Spice Network's not bad either. We just need something that... I don't know. I don't really want to veer away from black at the moment. How do you not die to Pact? We find ways to not die to Pact, Moosers. That's the whole plan. Blackmail is not good. And blackmailing people is also not good. So maybe I will just take the Cavalier. There's a couple of ways. There's like enchantment removal. There's things like O-Ring. There's things like Time Stop, which just ends the turn. So you put the trigger on the stack and then just end the turn. So that resolves first. So there's a couple of things you can do, but it's not the easiest thing to pull off. That's part of the reason I wanted to open pack one, pick one Demonic Pact. I wanted to like play around it. Yeah, Boomerang, get it back in your hand. So there's definitely ways to do it. What is this demon? Rather that you may pay 6 life and sacrifice 3 black creatures rather than pay this. Flying Trample 9/9. That's not really that good. Kind of like the Gideon Jura. Yeah, Wolfsark, it's good to see you. Sup? Is a kitty gift in the cube? No, it's not because it's core. So it's everything just in core set. I think I'm going to take the Gideon Jura because I just think this card's a banger. I think this card is a banger, and we can definitely play a black-white Demonic Pact deck. We can try to find some enchantment removal. Maybe even if that O-Ring comes back, we can use the O-Ring. It doesn't matter if you get card disadvantage because you got a lot of card advantage from this anyway. Duress doesn't seem bad. Charcoal Diamond seems pretty good with this Cavalier Knight. The Ajani's Pridemate looks kind of ooh-woo. Though it's not clear, we're definitely playing Gideon, so just taking Charcoal Diamond is good. Let me sort by converted mana cost. Sublime Epiphany. That's one of the bangers I was talking about. Oh my god, Mystic Leviathan. Protection from multicolored. Lifelink, if you would gain twice as much life instead. That would be cool with like white-black life gain. And we wanted to try to take a Rock's Faith Mender and get something going there. We can also use this, which is sacrifice Aura of Silence to target enchantment. Yes, so what if we try to wheel Aura of Silence, right? And we just take the, like, Rock's Faith Mender. Yeah, Sublime Epiphany actually is a combo. But I'm kind of liking this, like, white-black plan we're doing. I guess Okay. All right, we're committed now because I took the Rock's Faith Mender. Oh, shh. There's a Time Stop. And we already let Sublime Epiphany go. Alright, it's fine. There's a bunch of stuff in these colors that will help us out anyway. Perilous Vault removes Pact. Yes, it does. Yeah, I think it's fine. Let's just try to draft the Demonic Pact deck in black-white. I think we'll be fine. I also want to try to draft the life gain deck just because it seems kind of cool. When it ETBs, make a 5/5 at the beginning of upkeep, you lose 2 life. So if you kill this guy, you're in okay shape. I don't think we want that. Soul Warden looks kind of cool. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, gain 1 life. Because I think we might wheel the... Oh, hello. This could be really good in this deck. Oh, no, this is not the right Sorin. It's not, right? Target creature you control gains death touch and lifelink until the turn. If it's a vampire, put a +1/+1 counter on it. You may sack a vampire when you do Sorin, deals 3 damage to any target, and you gain 3 life. Oh, no, it is. You may put a vampire card from your hand onto the battlefield. So this could work. I think it might come back, Viper Magus. I don't know how many people are interested in just like a random white 2-drop, you know. There's a lot of non-creature archetypes in this cube. Enchant creature. When enchanted creature deals damage, you gain that much life. No, I don't need Spirit Link. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I don't need that. Stab Wound seems okay. Because if you put it on the big creature, it's a life gain spell. Remember the 3 months where that Sorin was... Yes, Time Twister. That's why because I remember, I hate the way the Sorin looks. He looks diseased. I don't really know what's wrong with him. But I remember, like, this card was so expensive because the entire Vampires deck was just garbage without this card. And you needed to play 4 of this card. So you played this card into the 5-drop that ETBs and drew you like 3 cards. It always ancestraled. He looks like a vampire. But like a lot of vampires look really handsome. He looks like he's been through some shit. Is this a vampire? Ooh, woo, hello. Flying other black creatures get +1/+1. Non-black gets -1/-1. And Consume Spirit is... X damage to any target and you gain X life. And this is just a 3-mana 1/1 soldier. I'm gonna take this banger vampire since we already picked up the Sorin. It's true, he was stuck in a rock. Evan Carr's a noble now. Vampire noble. Did it not used to be Time Twister? What was its creature type? So... Ring Wingmare could potentially be good here. This is +4/+4 and has flying for strike, and it's an angel in addition to its other type. When it dies, return Angelic Destiny to hand. I don't think we really want that. Is this a vampire? It's a demon. Noble wasn't a type until a drain. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna take the Ring Wingmare. Hey, look at that. That Johnny's Pride Mate came back, baby. Are we gonna wheel the disenchant? Disenchant, baby. Come on, the disenchant. It's in this coming pack. Come on. I'm pretty sure it's in this coming pack. It might be one after. No, because I remember we got the choice. The next pack is where we took the Rock's Faith Mender. The Evan card's a little awkward with my other stuff. Yes, look, it came back. Poggers. Okay, we need a couple more ways to deal with the pact, but it's looking good. You're still not sure about Rock's Faith Mender over Vampire Nighthawk? I thought that Rock's Faith Mender had a higher ceiling, though we'll see. Hey, that time stop came all the way back to us. I think they're closer than you think, Headshot. Yeah, that's interesting. Maybe we want that in the sideboard. Return X target creatures with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. This deck is looking nice. Also, this is looking like a pretty nice Cavalier deck. There's some loops for rocks, soft locks in the cube, right? I'm not sure, Dreamy. We're gonna look around for it, though. Oh, is there a different rocks or something that does have infinite combos? Mox Diamond looks like it could be pretty cool in this deck. What else do we have going on? Knight of Infamy. What is Sorin's Vengeance? Oh shit, this is a for reals card. Sorin's Vengeance deals 10 damage to target player or planeswalker and you gain 10 life. Holy moly. For 7 mana, black. Pfft. What do we think? Do we just take a Marble Diamond? Try to get a little bit of ramp into our big creatures, like our big finishers, our Gideons, our Ascendants. Yes, Vampire of the Dire Moon, but I think it's gonna come back. The Auramancer? The Auramancer doesn't get that much stuff from my deck, does it? Return target enchantment card from a graveyard to your hand. Like, what are we going to get back? Aura of Silence is okay. I think Marble Diamond just looks better. Solemn is interesting. What does this do? Meh. What does this do? Meh. He gets packed. But it would have to get it back, which doesn't, like, super help, you know? Yeah, there's nothing else. I agree, Time Twister. Oh, hello. Won't you look at that? Does that look like a way to deal with our demonic pact, maybe? Ooh. I really want to play the pact. Like, I really, really want to do it. So if we want to play the pact, it means that we can't take the Taupe and Freeblade. We have to take the Invoke. I also wouldn't mind taking Terramorphic Expanse, but, like, I'm taking this card. That wheels. Yeah, I guess I could take Contract, try to wield this. Contract is pretty banger, too. I'm just so scared, Time Twister. What if it doesn't wheel? You know I'm pretty greedy about letting stuff wheel, but I'm just nervous. I'm so nervous. Yeah, it's true. It gains life for the Pride Mate. And it gains life for the Faith Mender. Temple of Silence looks pretty good. What do you do? First strike, lifelink. It can't be the target of black or it spells your opponent's control. I mean, that's a really good sideboard card. And, I mean, it would actually be a good main deck card, but I think Temple of Silence is better. Embodiment of Agony enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each different mana cost among non-land cards in your graveyard. Alright, let's take Temple. Squidward Tentacruel. What are you? Are you Squidward or are you Tentacruel? Or are you a combination of both? Your name is very interesting. I am intrigued. Pacifism looks good. Basri's decent, isn't it? +1/+1 counter and up to one target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Whenever one or more non-token creatures attack this turn, that many 1/1 soldiers are tapped and attacking, and then you get an emblem with at the beginning of combat on your turn, you make a 1/1 white soldier, then put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Basri's hella aggro and Garbaggio otherwise. What about Fell Spectre? Make them discard a card and then that player loses 2 life. That doesn't really do what we want. Maybe just Condemn. Or just Pacifism. Gotta play Bazzi earlier. He's kind of medium. It does seem like it's like you win the game if you play it on 3, probably. Let's just take the Pacifism. Having good answers is decent. Yeah, I like a Time Twister. We're on a good plan. This is for an aura, which I don't think we have. I think the only aura we have is Pacifism. Yeah. I mean, being able to tutor Pacifism. Oh, we have Stab Wound too? So we have 2 options. We can take Dread Presence, which we're going to have a lot of swamps because of the Cav. Or we could take Heliod's Pilgrim, which does fetch Stab Wound or Pacifism. I do like this card a lot. And it fits nicely into our curve. Let's just take Dread Presence. Pilgrim at Wheel, it's true. It's not clear that anybody actually wants that. Bari! Welcome back with a 12. Wait, 13.
I bought a box worth of packs yesterday and then lost my job today.
No! Bari! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Bari. That frickin' blows. Urborg would be gas. Can you return, maybe? I don't know. I mean, you might as well keep them at this point. Yeah, best of luck, Bari. We could take Spectral Ward. Because, like, none of these are very good. And then Spectral Ward might be okay if we wheel the Heliod's Pilgrim. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. So that's not really what I'm interested in. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you may draw a card. That's not really what we want either. I could see the Leon and Sky Hunter being okay. It's just normal. This just seems a little bit better, right? I think I'll take the Corpse Knight, but I'm not sure I'm playing it. Ooh, look at that. Won't you look at that? The Vampire of the Dire Moon. It slaps and it's back. So I think it's better than Auramancer because Pacifism doesn't really go to the yard that much. And, I mean, Stab Wound is good, but that's basically it. And then the other thing would potentially be Demonic Pact if we killed it, but then we don't have that many more ways to get rid of it. So I think we just take the Vampire and we're pretty happy about it. We could take the Griff as a hate card, potentially. Yeah, exactly, Deka. We can get back the pact and then die. I mean, we could actually win before the pact kills us. If we've cast it twice, we probably have a big advantage. Well, maybe I'll open the vaults in the sideboard. This deck is looking nice. We're still in booster 2 out of 3 also. Hey! Oh my god, that's really lucky. So we're never going to trigger the second part, but this card is just good. It's actually really good. You also lose 4 life, but this is a life gain deck, so that doesn't really matter. Isn't it Commander Legends? Isn't Veto from a core set? I don't know. I always am surprised about which cards are in core sets because a lot of them seem so OP to me. Oh, the Spectral Ward is also 5, by the way. So wasn't it in this pack? I think it was in this pack. I don't think we wheeled. Yeah, we did not wheel it. That's too bad. So the Spectral Ward I think we can get rid of. Oh, it has protection from all colors, but it doesn't remove Auras. That's funny. I don't think we want it, though. Oh yeah, speaking of Veto, what do you know? Look at that. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. So, okay. Here's what I want to do, and you can tell me if you can subscribe to this. We take Baneslayer Angel and we wheel Veto. That's what I want to do. This is 2 damage to any target you gain 2 and target opponent's life becomes 10. I don't even think the Sorin's that good. I think Baneslayer Angel's way better in our deck. All right, that's a plan. Ready? Whew. Oh my god, no! Ooh! Fuck. Oh, wow. Okay, well, now we have a Sorin in our deck, which I guess is not the worst. But our plan went to shit very quickly. Oh, man. I wanted Baneslayer so much. Now we don't have Baneslayer. Now we have a Sorin. Sorin fans out there, rejoice. Do we unsub from the planet? I know, unsubscribe. I think we just take an Ulcerate. Ulcerate is pretty good. It makes us lose life, but we don't really care about that. Hey, that Ajani's really good. Also, the Archangel Thune is really good. The Ajani could legitimately just be like a win condition for us. Hold on 1 second. Archangel has to be better. We have a lot of ways to gain life, right? We do. Pumping up Primates is so good though in this deck. That's the whole deck is just built to gain life, you know? Eliminate looks like it could be good. Yeah, I think I'm just taking the Eliminate here. This deck is looking really nice. We could use a little bit more fixing. Discard a card, gain 3 life. That's funny. I don't think we have anything that works for that. Tap 4 flyers and then you can cast this. I don't think so. This doesn't really do that much. This doesn't do a whole lot. None of these do that much. I guess I could see Peace of Mind. We'd never really play that. I'll take it and just put it in the sideboard. Creatures you control get +1/+1. I don't think we need that. Bloodthorn Vampire. I don't think we need that. Demonic Embrace. Enchant creature has +3/+1. Has flying as a demon in addition to its other types. Nah, we're not really interested in this. God's Willing is not bad. I think we're not playing any of these, sadly. I think I'll take God's Willing and put it in the sideboard. I don't think we're super likely to play it at the moment. Yeah, God's Willing is not bad. If there are fewer than 6 creatures in your graveyard, sacrifice a creature. So we're not really a good deck for that. We're not really a good deck for this. Blood for Bones could be good with some of the stuff we have going on here. I think it's sideboard tech. I don't think we're playing it in the main deck. Caves of Coil seems good. It is 1 less swamp for the Dread Prescience, but it does make our mana a little bit better. And since we're playing so much white and so much black, that seems really good. Leonin Pug Leader. I think we want the Caves. Veto Vault is good with Sorin. It kind of is. Oh, Veto didn't come back. No, this pack is new, right? Isn't it the next? Isn't the next pack the veto pack? Yeah, it was. Chat is doing a bad job counting, baby. It was this one, and now we take the veto. There were a ton of war leaders, but we were just really in it for the veto. I can take Ruined Halo for the sideboard. We could have had 2 Pog leaders, but I just don't really think this is this kind of deck. I know they give you life linkers, but I don't know. Also, that's right. There weren't different war leaders. They were the same, right? The collation is probably wrong, is my guess. Timely Reinforcement seems like it could be good here. Better than Triplicate Spirits. Yeah. That was really weird. Clip it? I mean, it's not worth it. What are we going to cut? We've got... So these 2 go to the sideboard, right? We're at 27. Soul Warden, Disfigurer, Vampire, Pride Made, Corpse. The Corpse Knight looks kind of medium. I can take... I could say maybe the Imposing Sovereign being a good sideboard card. There are somehow 2 war leaders in the cube. Been seeing it everywhere. Oh, maybe they just added it twice. That's really funny. Skyscanner is not really for this deck. Stab Wound, Sorin, Aura of Silence. I think the Sorin still seems fine, right? Maybe Little Sorin is not looking so good. Are we doing the pact? Yeah, Time Twister, I was kind of thinking about that. Am I gonna draft Kaladesh anytime soon? Yeah, probably after Cube is done. I did draft Kaladesh last week. It was really fun. Oh my gosh, Wolfsark, what wasn't that deck just so busted? It was really busted. So I have bad news, and I think it's that Demonic Pact didn't quite get there. And so if we do that, we get rid of the Aura of Silence, we get rid of the Ring Wingmere, and then Invoke the Divine, and we add the Corpse Knight back in. And our deck is just a white, you know, like a white-black life gain deck. It's really sad, though. Combos! I can do that. Jules! Come here, Jules. High five. Good girl. Shake. Good puppers. Yeah, in a shocking twist, Pact didn't get there. Would I believe that you played Demonic Pact in your deck with only 2 ways to remove it? Yeah, Luis, I wanted to do that here. Look, Demonic Pact, Invoke the Divine, Aura on Silence. How many times did you kill yourself? Oh yeah, we could bring Bloodful Bones. Actually, this version of the deck, even though we lost some of the cool stuff, is still very sweet. The difference is I had 5 other card draw spells. This deck does not. Yes, I can't do it, Luis. I think it's a really, really bad inclusion. We shouldn't have it. This deck actually looks good though. Oh, you know, I could see playing Skyscanner too. Nah, because we got the charcoal marble diamond. Now we gotta add some lands. Definitely want to add more swamps. So this puts us at 7. We want to be at least at 8. This is at 9 and 10 with 8 swamps. Not bad. Luis, people here want to know if you would have taken Leonin or Vito. Yeah, that Sorin, if it were a Baneslayer, would look so much better. Time Twister. I still can't believe I did that. That was really bad. Leonin War Leader, Luis. The one that makes 2 1/1s when it attacks. I think Veto's really good in my deck, Luis, but some people really wanted me to take Leonin. I didn't even consider it, to be fair. You'd keep? You can't keep this. This one is good. No, Drew, there's a couple of people who wanted me to take the Leonin, the War Leader. So I think I'm going to send the Evan card back. That card just seems like I don't really know what it's doing here. Okay. So I want to try to slow roll these swamps as best as I can for the Dread Presence. Okay. So I think it's my 6-mana attack against tokens. It is. It is indeed. I think we're going to go... Do we just want to go Marble Diamond first? I guess so. Season Hollow Blade. All right. At some point, they're going to have to let it go because the Dread Presence is going to try to kill it. I think if they played Season Hollow Blade, we want to try to get the Dread Presence out as fast as possible. So let's go Swamp into... Actually, the next turn I can play the Dread Presence, but I don't get to... Yeah, I might actually want to play this first. Yeah, y'all, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. So I think I want to try to play the Pride Maid first. Because we can draw a lot of ways to gain life so the Pride Maid starts growing. And worst comes to worst, we just Marble Diamond. And then the following turn we can play Dread Presence plus Swamp. I mean, it's interesting. So let me play this. I'm not going to play that yet. I will just play... There's tapped, right? Yeah, I think Dread Presence is going to be really good when I start attacking. It's going to start both growing my Johnny's Pride Maid and also... I guess maybe I didn't want to attack with a Pride Maid here in case they had, like, destroy target tapped creature. That would be a disaster if they had that. But next turn I can play Dread Presence and drop Swamp, target the Season Hollow Blade, and start attacking their hand. Or they can let it go, which would be fine by me. Oh, maybe they're just going to try to protect a fairy. Oh, you know what they can do here? They can actually blink out my Dread Presence after I play it, which is unfortunate, but I still have to make that play. Slew Bars! Aw, thank you so much, Slew Bars!
3 years, Gaby, love you, definitely love you to see it. Can't wait until we can safely meet up again sometime.
Oh, I'll have priority, you're right.
Bar happy.
Thank you so much, Slew. I really appreciate the 36 months. It's been 3 years, huh? I hope we get to meet up soon, too. I'm so bored and I want to travel. I'm not even bored. I just want to go somewhere. I'm tired of having to be at home always. CabyCon 2020. I wish. 2022. All right. They bin some business. They made it indestructible, but my Johnny's Pride Maid does proc. Right, Ark? It's not even that I want to go anywhere specific. I just want to go somewhere. I wish we would have picked up the white-black gain land. That would have been sweet. Oh, I'm so sorry, Espeon. I am sending you all the good vibes I can send you. That is very scary. I would be unbelievably stressed out. So, all the good vibes to you and your fam. Yeah, I feel that, Squidward. Let me turn off this Julita cam. Silvers, I've read that Prince Charles was really presented very poorly in the show, though I will say that the true life facts don't like paint him in a very good light, you know? Oh, that's cute, Kingyo. Sure, I mean, we get to put Teferi down at 2. Yeah, exactly, Espeon. It's like they're both true, but also the show really exaggerates some of it, is what I've seen. Weird. A Baneslayer angel looks pretty good there. I wonder if we could get some little Baneslayer action. What do we... I guess we have pacifisms. Maybe we draw pacifism. We're in okay shape. Yeah, a Baneslayer, if only. If only. We don't really have a good way to deal with that thing at the moment. Interesting. So we can start making more Johnny's primates. I'm never gonna proc the second thing, but oh, the Baneslayer is just gonna kill my Ajani immediately. I guess I could just tick up with Ajani so it doesn't die. And I gain life equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of planeswalkers I control, which isn't a ton. What do we do? The alternative is just play Ajani, make another Pridemate, and play the Swamp to Dread Presence, target that thing. Because Ajani only survives one hit from Baneslayer no matter what. Like, even if we go... So I think that makes it so that we actually want to try to make another Pridemate. Yeah, Gatekeeper, I think I'm going to do that. It's not the best. We could draw with Dread Presence first. The awkward thing is I can't make a Pridemate if I do that. I think at this point I have to start drawing. Oh, no, never mind. That doesn't work. The whole point was to... Okay, that kind of helps attack, I guess. Yeah, maybe the plan was shoot to Fairy and then to try to be able to kill it the next turn. Because the whole point was to grow these Pridemates. That was literally the whole plan. Sure. Sounds good, Espeon. I'm going to keep you in my thoughts. That's true, Time Twister. He might be able to kill Teferi this turn because they're going to have to attack with Baneslayer. Oh my god, Penguin. Archaeomancer, huh? Sublime Archangel. They have some interesting stuff. Sure. I mean, that's kind of annoying, but slow. Oh, did they discard Nexus to Fairy? I didn't actually see that. Oh my god, you're right. Thanks for pointing that out. I didn't see it. I was looking at the other screen. All right, so it's coming at a Johnny. Sure. I would love a swamp next turn. I mean, I don't really want to draw a swamp because like we already have so many. But if something's gonna happen here, we can go swamp to -2 the hollow blade, or actually we can just hit to fairy, and then we could eliminate the hollowed blade. And if they want to discard their last card, they can do that. And then if they want to phase something out, they have to die, right? So I feel like we just go hit nug to fairy. Okay, and these two grow. And then we can eliminate this fool. And this thing hasn't activated this turn yet, right? So what we can do is send Pridemate, the big one, at Teferi. And unless they have Oust, and this attacks them, attacks them, attacks them, they would literally have to... Could eliminate it in response to their pitching. I just don't want it around. Like, I don't want it to block, you know? Nice, nice. All right. All right, so they have one card left and a Baneslayer Angel. And our thing is at least big enough that it's going to be able to start attacking soon. Rocks, Faith, Mendra, we milled. And they're back up to 3. That sucks. Gideon. Oh my god, disaster. Yep, we are dubs. It's okay, we got this. I don't think we can beat Gideon. We'd have to draw pacifism. If we draw pacifism, we are okay. That's not one of our outs. Yeah, best I can do is lane. We have drawn a lot of lands this game, sadly. All right, let's attack Gideon. I think if I were them, I would have just blocked the Pridemate. Oh, snap. They got a little something something. Oh. They just have it all. Yeah, we're Dobbs. I mean, let me play this. I can't even really imagine what we could possibly draw that gets us out of this. Because if we were able to deal with a Baneslayer Angel, we'd still have a problem. I wasn't Salt Simulacrum, that's for sure. Sounds good. See ya, King Eo. There are a lot of time walks and corsets. There are. That is a common thing. All right, so what do we want to do against some of what we saw? Basically, the Baneslayer Angel soloed us. That is mostly what happened. Don't think Invoke helps us. Don't think Safe Passage helps us. Don't think Timely Reinforcements helps us. I suppose Spectral Ward. Yeah, I think if you're boarding in something like Rune Halo naming Baneslayer, you're just gonna lose anyway. You actually think the patient rebuilding is what got us there? We head outs to Baneslayer. Did they have our other enchantment removal? Because I could absolutely see playing like an Invoke the Divine because it even gains life for us. They might have other enchantment removal since it's white. Hey DC, welcome. Rune Halo works on that. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna bring that in, and how good is this Sorin? It's okay. This guy looks feces. We can take that guy out. Do we keep this? This is 6. It's not good. Like, if we draw a Swamp, maybe we're okay. But we have to send back the Cavalier for sure. And then we have 2 lanes and, like, no plays. I don't think we can keep this. This hand... You would keep this arc? This hand looks like it doesn't ever get there. Only if we draw a Swamp. If we draw a Swamp, we're in the money. Hey, Doko. It's good to see you. You'd mull. Yeah, I think probably the Ulcerate. The Ulcerate can maybe juke the Baneslayer. Alright, I'm going to keep this. We're sending back the Caves we don't need. The Invoke the Divine at the moment, probably. Or maybe just the Plains. Disfigure. Yeah, maybe it's just a Disfigure. Just keep it like that. Yeah, I don't have that much stuff that I could have brought in, Luis. I do have, like, they don't have a ton of creatures. The Ulcerate is bad, so is the Disfigure. I guess together they can team up and try to juke the Baneslayer. Luis would mull to 4. He's literally here saying he would have kept. I'm always gonna draw that. The Ulcerate is nice against the Seasoned Hollowblade too. You're very optimistic, Aqualad. Holy moly. Oh wow, brutal. All right. Good beats. Yeah, that was... I didn't even realize that card was in the cube. That's funny. Well, we've got the Invoke for their... Oh. Luis, is that one of the... It's true, it's true. Is that one of the cards that are really easy to misplay with? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. It does sound like the kind of thing that you just, like, target yourself for something stupid. They're missing land drops. We should just play this. Protection from black. Oh my god. Really? Well, shit. I literally don't have a way to deal with that thing. Protection from black, huh? Well, rip. Oh. Yeah, I mean... We should just pacify it. Protection from black and exalted. Okay. Yeah, that works. Let's do that. That's a good plan. What else are we gonna do? Just lose is the other alternative, Molly, so I think we're pretty happy to get a pacifism there. Yep. Oh no! No! They drew that this turn, I think. Or no, maybe they always had it. I need some creatures. Alright, that works. Yeah, you're right. I think they had it, they just didn't have a creature to use it on because they used the Harm's Way on my 1-drop, so Swift Response had to be the second creature. But now they're just drawing their land, so I can never beat them. Okay. Come on, anything. Ah! Why is it gotta be like this? This draw is embarrassing. This game is so weird because they have 8 cards in hand that they can't deploy because they've been getting horrifically mana screwed. But as soon as they draw their 4th land, I'm just out of this game. Like, I could never come back because I have literally nothing in hand. I just keep drawing lands. Ugh. Also, by the way, this is a game where we mull to 5 and we've got 7 lands in play. That's true, Arc. That would have been so tilting. I would have hated it. Okay, they didn't play anything. Oh, wow. We drew another mana source. Lucky us. This is horrible. Oh my god, they discarded a Patient Rebuilding so the Invoke the Divine doesn't even do anything! Please, please. Try to, like, pacify my Johnny's Pride Mid or something. Invoke our own diamond? Maybe. I mean, here we want to ulcerate the Seasoned Hallowblade for sure. Because I don't think we want to attack, have them discard. I think we're just trying to race them. So I think we just ulcerate right meow. Should I just... I don't think I want to invoke my own crystal. That just sounds so frickin' loose. And of course I draw planes. We just need to draw something that gains his life. There's just... We have so many ways. There's a million ways. Let's not even bother playing the planes. Yeah, I think it's too bad, DC. I'm not gonna do it. I think we just need to draw a spell. Remember, we mulled to 5 this game. I can't believe it. Have I tried winning? I should do more of that. Fuck. Okay, well, we can't really big Gideon, sadly. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Well, we got our Planeswalker. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. I don't believe we can win anymore. Exactly, Botanic. So bad. I mean, now they're just gonna attack with Gideon. Start attacking with Gideon. Sure. I accept. I'm gonna let us have one draw step, though. I don't really see how we could ever deal with a Gideon. Alright, I can't do it. I definitely can't beat Teferi either. We're just done this game, chat. Let's be real. It's time to face the music, chat. We were never gonna get there. Gideon is huge. Also, the creature had Exalted, which hadn't come up yet, but it is gonna come up now. Because it was hitting for 7 a turn. I've been paired. This looks great. So we can go turn 1 Vamp, turn 2 Charcoal. New draft? What? This deck is cool, Ark. How would you new draft? We should save some swamps if we can, because we do have Dread Presence in this deck. Hit. Yeah, we can just figure that boy. Ooh! Speaking of. We can just attack with the... I guess I don't really want it to get Renown, right? So I could just play Solemn, make sure that I have blocks. Yeah, it would actually be quite bad if that thing got Renown. So I'm just gonna stay at home with this thing. And then play Solemn. Oh, this is awkward. If I go Dread Presence, I think it's safer to play Dread Presence on the turn that I immediately get to pull a thing. So I'm just going to get a Plains with this. So that way we'll have Dubs Plains. Well, Nuclear, the problem is if they just kill my Dread Presence, then I don't get to do anything, which sounds like pretty miserable. No, instead, I get to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is so awkward with a Pride Mate, yo. I guess it's better to just play Dread Presence and still be killing the stuff. Super awkward. Okay. Probably kill this fool. I think I can actually disfigure this idiot. Don't really want to trade Soldier for Vampire, though. You pity the fool. Ooh. Doesn't quite work the way I want it to. We absolutely should play the Pride Mate before attacking, though. The problem is they're going to trade the Soldier for the Vampire, and that kind of sucks for us, doesn't it? Swamp on top. That cantrip, so I think putting it on top is fine. It grows the Pride Mate, and it... Oh, no. It only grows the Pride Mate if we choose Drain Mode. Maybe we do keep it on top, and we just attack with a Solemn. And this one? Maybe not the Dread Presence. I'm scared of the Destroy Target Tapped Creature card. We just send with a Solemn. And then next turn we can draw, and then that way our Vampire the... Ooh, they had a little action. Glad I didn't attack with my other guy. That's for sure. Okay. Yiva's in this cube, huh? You may cast green creature spells as though they had flash. Yeah, I mean, so we have a couple options. Because they're going to start casting stuff. We could just swamp to... We probably should just swamp to start drawing cards. I think that's better than making the Pride Mate bigger. Oh my god, that's not good. Can we draw Demonic Pact? Or not Demonic Pact, Liliana's Contract. Oh shit. Tempted to kill the soldier so we can attack. Yeah, with a vampire of the dire moon. They kind of don't have attacks while we... Oh, hello. Interesting. This is pretty cool. So I think if we just go swamp into drain the soldier, we'll force them to attack into the vampire of the dire moon, which is like pretty sweet, right? And it also grows our pride mate. Oh, Hydra has trample next turn. Is that true? At the beginning of your upkeep, double the number of counters. It has trample as long as it has 10 or more +1/+1 counters on it. Yeah, it's gonna kill Gideon, but we can block it with a vampire and kill it. And we might not have an option there. Maybe that means we actually want to... Nah, let me just kill the soldier. I want to grow this guy too as part of it. Unless we want to take 10 and wait for Gideon. They're never going to attack into the vampire of the moon. Unless I guess I could have attacked with it. And maybe then they attack. It's kind of awkward though. It's true, Synth. It's true. That was the other consideration. I guess we could have gone face. Oh, that's true, because it would have been forced to attack. We just wait on Gideon. Would you have attacked with a vampire the last time? I kind of want to kill their Yiva, because then we get rid of that, and then this and this. We lose the Gideon, and we lose the Dread Presence, which means that the swamp doesn't cycle next turn. I guess the question is, how big of a problem is Yiva? Maybe Yiva doesn't actually matter. It's annoying that they can cast their stuff at instant speed, that's for sure. I think they're probably waiting, right, Luis? I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's going to work out very well. Yes, I kind of want the Dread Presence too. I'm just going to put the Vampire there. I'm going to use this just to gain life. Okay. Also, now this can trade with that too, which is nice. Or... Ooh. It's pretty good, lady. I like this a lot. It's been really fun. I think we still need to just... Ooh, woo! Welcome back with the 68 months, Luis! Very close to a very nice amount of months. I very much appreciate that. How you doing? Yeah, I think we just have to cantrip. That seems good. We don't have vampires, right? We just have a nightmare. So the question is, what kind of creature can they flash in for 8 minutes? I guess maybe we just put it on the Pride Mate and just attack with a Pride Mate. I think that's safer. I don't really want to risk the Dread Presence. I feel like it's been keeping us alive. Oh, I know, Time Twister. I kind of just don't want them to flash in a 4-drop that can eat the Dead Presence. Or maybe, like, trade with it. I just want it alive because I feel like it's pretty good. Okay. What else do we want? So they had Primordial Hydra and Yiva. Vampire Aristocrat, Sky Scanner, Ringwing Mare, Timely Reinforcements. They were off it, Dreamy. They were not into it. I think our creature removal does look good against them. Spectral Ward could be sweet, though. If they have a big Trampling Hydra, it's not so sweet anymore. Open the vaults. Nah. I don't think we have any changes to make. Okay, this one's close because our deck does have a good amount of white sources. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I probably still mulligan this. I don't know. It just seems bad. This seems okay. We can send back probably this Garbo dude. Yeah. That guy's good. That was for their first hand. Wait, what is this? I want to see it. Oh my god, yes.
Are you gonna mulligan?
I know exactly what that is. So good. Yes, we want to lead on planes. Just try to eliminate something if they play it. I know, it's ship it. Ship it good. God, I love Remy. He makes really good videos. What is DS? Rejuve. Rejuve. Brick, 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 brick. Yes, Remy's so good. I don't think we want to really disfigure the Rejuve. It's not worth... Not worth it. They hit a planes. Lucky them. Oh, I failed to. I know. Time to start. I've never hit on a Rejuve. All I know from Rejuve is bricking. Gargaroth doesn't really do what I wanted to here. How do I deal with this Garg? The Garg father. Our deck doesn't have a lot of like downfall effects. It has a lot of eliminate disfigure effects, which is not really what I want. Hey Ash, welcome.
Hello. How are y'all doing today?
Thank you so much, Ash. I appreciate the 7 months. We can give Dread Presence Death Touch next turn. Oh, yeah, that is some tech. I like that. Okay, so if we want to do that, we have to play Swamp. Or, actually, no, we need to play Solemn. That's too many turns. We have to try to draw Swamp, I think. Because we could have gotten Solemn into now we have enough lands, hold the Swamp, play Dread Presence, and then we also need to have Sorin in play when we make that play. It's too many. We just need to draw Swamp and play Sorin. Play Sorin, Death Touch, kill. No. No, Nucleo, no. No, no, we need to draw Swamp. Don't do me like this. Come on. Swamp! 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 Ah! Fudge. Well, we can... Draw Swamp, the answer is a Johnny. We can Solemn to get a Swamp and... Oh, we can Sorin to set up Solemn next turn. That's what we can do. And disfigure the Mentor of the Meek to make sure they don't have anything. I do have to defend the Sorin though. That is kind of a problem. I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. Maybe it's just Solemn. You know what? It's just Solemn. Get a Swamp and kill the Mentor. Because we also can't have this guy around. That guy's too good. Alright. We could draw, but then they get to keep that Mentor. That seems really scary. I don't know exactly what their deck looks like, but if they put Mentor in their deck, I assume they can trigger it. We could just throw all of them under the bus, but it's so bad if they have anything. What did they have 5 cards in? Yeah, I was thinking about Gang Block too. I could also just like chump with a Solemn to try to get the swamp and get that plan going. I feel like there's a lot that goes wrong if I squad block and it doesn't work out. And I feel like Solemn dying is just really good for me potentially. Like maybe if I draw fucking swamp. Come on. I really need the swamp. Yes, I'm scared to squad block. Call me a chicken. It sounds like it's gonna go wrong. Dwinin and rampant growth? Okay. Maybe they didn't have anything. Oh, pacifism works. So if we pacify the Gargdad and do they actually? Yeah, they had a bunch of 2-power creatures, yo. So let me start by pacifying the Gargdad. I don't think I'm gonna be short of black mana if I tap like this, right? Yeah, I think so. Then what else can we do here? We can Johnny and start ticking up, but that doesn't seem super good. We can Sorin and also Disfigure. But then the Dwinin can just kill my thing. Oh, I guess I could like try to eat it on the way in or something like that. Sorin on veto, Disfigure the Lawkeeper. Does that actually help me? I don't think it does. It might be Sorin the veto but not attack. I guess it's... Oh, it's a vamp. I didn't realize that. Yes. Okay, I take it back. This is a good plan. So we go Sorin on veto. Yep. And... But we could just hold the Disfigure if they try to go for like a squad block here. Because I don't think I want to... Do we really want to boop the 1/1 right now? Like, because I kind of want to attack, right? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just kill this and don't attack, and then we pass. And then we have this veto that is a 2/4 that can just block their nonsense, and this blocks here. And then we protect the Sorin. Yeah, now we've kind of got something going on. What the hell is this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that's bad. I don't know what in the world this was. This was really bizarre, but I guess we kind of want to kill the Dwinin. They're coming at me. Oh yeah, they're not even going after Sorin. Weird. I'm just gonna eat the soldier. This lasts until it's not until the turn, right? Yeah, so I take that. They ended up... I wish I would have attacked with a Rejuvi. That would have been nice. Oh my god, of course not. This does get killed. This does get eliminated, luckily. So... These planes have been killing me. It's horrible. Our play would be so easy if we'd drawn a swamp. We just like a Johnny, make a Leonin, tick down. I mean, whatever. We still have good options here. Let me play my planes. And I can just tick up with you. And then also just tick up on you. And then we have the eliminate. And that's just the play. So bad. We're just really low. So here we have blocks here or block here potentially. I guess this isn't a good block, but this can block here and this can block there, and then we can eliminate this idiot. Oh, maybe I can juke them, actually. God, this ogre battle driver's just crushing us. It's so... Oh my god, are you serious? What in the world is this? Primordial Hydra. Well, I can eliminate the Hydra. Yeah, me too, Ark. What the hell? Alright, let's let them attack. We can eliminate it, luckily. 1 life for each attacking elf you control. Well, that's not going to change things, so let them get their thing. Alright, so let's go to blocks. In blocks, we can eat the battle driver, eat that, eat there. We take 7, but we get to... Yeah, take 7 and then we eliminate the Hydra. I mean, this looks okay. Make sure that we eliminate. Plus, we got to eat their 2 idiots. And we do get some of it back right now with Veto. Soul Warden, huh? That is interesting because if I play the Soul Warden and then I make the cat creature token, that gains me the life. And then I could attack and just lifelink both of them. And then that grows again. And we gain 6. Interesting. And we can also use Sorin to tick up on Veto, which does make it a little bit bigger when it attacks as well. Gain 7. Yeah, it's going to be gain 7, which seems okay. They go 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. But then we have the Soul Warden to chump 2. So let me start with Soul... Hold on. Soul Warden. And let's make a cat. And then we can also take up on you. This is 5. And then we can attack with both. All right. Hit. You. And the gain. Trigger. So they go to 5 and then that's it. But we do have this 5/5 on blocks, which can block this, and we have this to chump if like things go sideways. We are turning the car around. Yay! We did it! We turned it around! Amazing. All right. Last one, baby! Veto kills really fast. Veto's really cool. Yeah, this looks like a keep. Hi, Felix. I'm doing well. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Playing against the blue deck now. Blue-green deck. Ooh, woo. Okay. Next up is maybe eliminate a little something. Okay. I mean, that's not even that big a deal because we didn't have a turn 3 play. This is, I think, the first time we've kept 7 in this run, yes. We've had a really, really bad run of actually keeping playable hands. Are we Gaby big timing the opponent? No, look. I didn't. I actually said hi in the beginning, so I wasn't big timing. Yeah, I don't think I want to let them try to draw a second card each turn to make a cat, so I think I will try to eliminate that if possible. Let me just go ahead and kill that. Rather kill it now, because the only thing they can have is Force Spike. Got him, baby. Alright, so next turn is Swamp into Solemn, probably. Solemn and Dread Presence are awkward, like, because if you have this in play, and you play this, you get to double Swamp. But if you play this on 4, you also don't get to play a Swamp then. I remember, DC. I remember. Ooh, they had a little Spectral Sailor action. Yo! Life with Aussies, thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate that. How was your stream? Thank you very much. I hope you had an awesome one. I think I actually want to play Corpse Knight here. They're just holding 1,000,000 manas and I get to play Temple of Silence and save my swamps for the Dread Presence. That sounds pretty sweet. Yeah, that seems good because I do definitely... I can make 2 plays next turn. I can play Dread Presence and then ulcerate this guy. Thank you so much! Hey, welcome on in, Zay. Hey, welcome on in, Raiders. I appreciate that. They are drawing a card. I accept. Acidic Slime. Well, that's bad for us. Hello, welcome, Raiders. How was Life with Aussies? I hope you had a really good stream. How's the stream? It's good. It's good. It's been fun. We are in kind of a tough spot here because we had to... They blew up my land, which was unfortunate. I know, that land destruction, yo. I would like to use this. Get another swamp. I don't think I want to stick presence. There's such a chance it dies. I am not super worried about that. I think I want to pass here. Gave away a PS5, but it was for subs only to prevent multiple accounts on marbles on stream. That makes sense. Life with Aussie. That's cool, though. A PS5? That is awesome. How counter heavy is this cube? There's a good amount of counters. They didn't want to attack. Makes sense. That's so cool. I hope, I guess a sub had to have gotten it if that's the case. They had a counter. They had an essence scatter, but they were slow rolling us. So I think we just ulcerate this idiot. Because they keep drawing a bunch of cards with it. I don't like it. And here we can attack with... probably just the Solemn. That's really cool. The guy who makes overlays. I love it. That's amazing. What's going on? There's someone at my door. That's why Julie is losing it. That's weird. Julie! Calm down, doggers. Oh, I don't care. I will let them hit. I hope they don't have, like, Eva. That would be really bad. Chat, do we take a chance on them not having Eva here? They could have Ether Spouts, too, which would be a disaster. I think maybe I'll just attack with these two. Oh my god, it was Eva. Maybe I should have just attacked with Solemn. Fuck. Tough spot. So maybe as it turns out, it would have been better to try to stick the presence, though we don't really know what kind of removal they have in their hand. Like, they haven't had a reason to use the removal in either of these. Does that help? This is a zombie knight and this is a golem. So, not really. Hey, D-Loss! Thank you so much for the 11. Welcome back. D-Loss, we're losing badly. Losing badly. Like, I could do this to the Corpse Knight and leave the Solemn back to block. Maybe protect the Sorin. We're in a spot where we have to make some plays or we're just gonna die. This plays aren't Mana Leak too. How was your weekend, D-Lost? Yes, I'm gonna give this guy some business. Okay. Are they gonna cast a creature at instant speed? Reign of Revelation. Oh shit. Busy and not long. Not long enough. I feel that. I feel that. We are super fucking dead. Sphinx's tutelage. Oh man. They have a spicy one. So they have a bunch of ways to draw extra cards. That explains what they're doing. Oh. That's the way that works. Pridemate, the Envicar, and the Disfigure. They didn't want to attack into my Solemn. That's funny. How can we win this game? Does it take long to learn this card game? Yes, it does. It really does. Yo, Crispin, thank you so much for the 5 months. I appreciate that. Basically, this game, the thing that's cool about it is it's really complicated, but for the same reason, it's kind of a problem, you know? Like, I think the barrier to entry to this game is pretty high because cards are expensive and learning to play the game is also kind of hard, so... I shouldn't have even done that because we're not really attacking with a Corpse Knight. Like, if they want to trade the Acidic Slime, that's... The Corpse Knight is actually one of the few ways maybe we can win this game, though it seems basically impossible at this point because they're just going to tutelage us out of this game. We can't win. The tutelage is going to destroy us. So, it does seem like we might want to invoke the Divine against them. I think if we're playing a slow... This looked like a slow matchup. We could potentially take out a Plains and go to 16 because we still have the Charcoal Diamond, Marble Diamond. I could see that. Hey, Final Resting. It's good to see you. How are you? How was your weekend? Too complicated for you? No, anybody can learn the game. I just do think that one of the coolest things about Magic is that it's a complicated game to learn. That also makes it one of the harder things about the game is that it's complicated to learn. Yes, it definitely has a high skill gap. A high skill cap. Keep. All right, this one looks awesome. So we go Temple of Silence, Plains into Pridemate into Veto. That seems pretty good. I think we'll want that. Elam was awkward, right? Eliminate? No, they had some stuff that we could kill. I think we still want it. They had the guy that if, or like the creature, the 2-drop that if you, they have this guy for starters, and then they also had the creature that if you draw a second card in your turn, you make a 2/2 cat. It's a 2-drop. And I think those are both kind of we have to kill them sort of cards. Let me attack first. So they did have... Yeah, Chemo, you know what? I actually like playing Knight here as well. I do want to play Plains though, so we play around 4 Spike. And I tapped wrong. Yep. Oh, it was Essence Scatter. It wasn't... Because they didn't have Essence Scatter last time. They had... It's another 2-mana, but counter target creature spell. Yeah, getting the Essence Scatter... Oh no, it was Essence Scatter. Did they have Remove Soul too? They did, right? Or am I misremembering? I feel like they had Remove Soul. I feel like they played that in game 1. Gideon's not bad. Sounds good, RS. I think we still have to get Swamp, even though it's better to have more swamps in the deck. Thanks for coming in, Spartacus. It was cool. It was cool meeting you. Pilgrimage. All right, well, we have the Rock's Faith Mender and the Veto now, but I feel like given what they have right now, we could just Gideon and probably get them really good. This is 7 or more lands. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they can't even get there yet. All right, chat, I'm gonna do it. I just feel like getting Gideon down is so good. Yeah, 4 Spike is the only thing that gets me. Hey, BIL, welcome. We could just destroy that and then keep that here. Though, then it could potentially transform, which is a problem. So maybe we do just +1 on them. Hey, Ryan! Welcome back with a 15! It's so good to see you, Ryan. I hope you're having a good one. Okay, and I'm going to leave back the Solemn to block. That's my plan. Yeah, I'd rather get rid of this than the Spectral Sailor, I think. Okay, here we go. Is Cube only for online play? Ah, you can play in paper, but this cube only exists online. We got a swamp. All right, we traded off that Nissa. That's great. Good stuff, good stuff. This is the pact deck, but we didn't play the pact, Ryan. We didn't get there. It was really sad. Oh, they thought they were in their main phase, but they weren't. Acidic Slime busting up something. That's kind of whatever. Not really a big deal. I think now we can just kill the Spectral Sailor and then tick up the oh no. Kill the Spectral Sailor and then the Acidic Slime can attack it, but that's not really a big deal. Then we can play Rock's Faith Mender and then Veto. How many cards are in the cube? Usually 540, but it really depends. Okay, so let's destroy that. And let's play around Force Spike. I want to hold on to the last swamp. That I do want to do. Play Rock's Faithmender. And we can't really attack. I guess technically I could attack and maybe they trade and I actually would be fine with that because I have Veto left back. And I wasn't planning on blocking if they attacked Gideon. So maybe I attack. Nice. No attacks, no blocks. Sift, sure. Depends if you want a narrower experience. Yeah, basically, like, if you play a 340 cube, it means that you're always going to see every card in every cube draft, which, if you want the cube to be more consistent, like, you can surely do that. On the flip side is if you play, like, a 740, I think is the next one, that lets you draft with a ton of people. I may sacrifice another creature if I do destroy target creature an opponent controls. I kind of want to kill... I think I could just sack the Pride Mate, like whatever. Yeah, no worries, life. You don't have to worry about that at all. So I am going to tick up, target them. And I think it's worth it to eat the Scavenging Ooze. I'm going to play this because I still want to keep playing around... Force Spike. They keep leaving up one island, which I find a little suspicious. And in this case, they didn't leave up Scavenging Ooze, you know? That's like a moderately sus. Sacrifice another creature, yes. And I would like to kill their Scavenging Ooze. Okay, so we still don't want to attack. Your cube is about 550 cards. 540 is the typical number for... The most common type of cube size is 540. God, Gideon is such a banger. He's like soloed their team, basically. Okay. It's only their next turn, right? Yep. Yeah, that's cute, Count. Alright, so they went Talrian into Teferi. Sure. We might be at a spot where we want to pacify the acidic slime so we can start jamming with Veto. I think that might actually be right. Oh, hello. Well, all my things already have lifelink. Is this it's an elemental knight and a monk, but this is a cleric. So I think we still tick up with Gideon. Though I certainly could start attacking with Gideon. I think it's better to tick up. And then we can go pacifism. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, Gatekeeper. I'm going to pacify this ooze. And go 1, 2, 3. And I'm just going to start jamming. Because it's so much life. I'm about to gain Dub's life on everything. And then both my creatures have lifelink. Like, I'm just attacking them. I'm not even bothering with this Teferi. We put them to 1. Amazing. Any particular reason I didn't Sorin cheat Veto out? I could do that. I don't know if we I don't know if like that helps. It gets a Sorin in play, but then that does mean that the Sorin's going to be at 1, and I don't really have blocks. I guess I could block the with the veto onto the Talrand. Yeah. I kind of like Sorin and be able to sack veto and bolt them. Like that might actually come up. Yep. Okay. Well, I still like what we're doing. We just gotta make sure we have a good draw like we did just now. During the draft portion, did I move in on Vamps early? We started out as a Demonic Pact deck. So we started out with like Demonic Pact and a bunch of like enchantment removal. And then eventually, does Pact Receptive you flicker? It does. Hey, BK, my deck's okay. It's not the best. It's just like a white-black lifelink deck, kind of. Could be better, could be worse. I'm going to keep this hand. This is supposed to be a Baneslayer Angel. I misclicked. But, you know, now it's a Sorin. So, we haven't cast it once. Okay. That actually just gives me more information. Like, now I want to try to find not this, but like an ulcerate or something. Yes, it was a misclick that like I ended up playing, but it's still really bad. We have not come close to casting Demonic Pact. Okay, well, we already knew we wanted like an ulcerate or a disfigure or something, but now we really do. Their draw is really good this time. Too bad Sorin can't get the other Sorin in play. That would be good. That's what I'd want. I mean, maybe we'd play Sorin and we start jamming on this Ajani next turn. Like, next turn they can start making the cats. Oh, this is not an enchantment, is it? No. No. The decks were due yesterday, if I am not mistaken. Well, you realize that there's a downside to Pact, right, Count? Because it seems the way you're talking makes me feel like you don't. Okay. Alright, our primate's starting to get there, or something. Okay, that works with the recluse. Is BK finally free to play Among Us again? It sounds like it. Oh my god, BK. I'm curious to know what you're registered now. I want to know. Ooh. Buck, 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 buck. They're getting Chikorino. They are attacking Sorin. Cool. They definitely left us in Scatter or Remove Soul Up. They have both of them. And we drew nothing good, so take you up. Play that. You're playing Gen Company, you just didn't test Historic that much. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, BK, I do think that you're good enough player that you can just do that sort of thing. This is 6 mana. We're so far. My god. I know. That's what I was saying, Adam. Why can't Little Soren cheat out Big Soren? That'd be such gas. Vampire of the Dire Moon. They clearly, so obviously have removed soul, but they just decided to let it resolve, I guess. So they're probably just going to draw a card with Spectral Sailor and make a 2/2. But then I can block that, and then they can't kill my... Oh, they still can kill my Soren, actually. I think so, Beetle. Oh, shit. They had Yiva. Yiva's even worse. Well, Yiva can block... Or, like, Vampire can block Yiva. Oh, that's true. On that turn, it won't because they haven't drawn a second one. You're totally right about that. God, we've drawn so few creatures. This Blood for Bones looks awful. Oh, that makes sense, BK. I feel like they keep passing with, like, counterspell mana up. And so that makes me just want to play this big banger and see what happens. For real, Squirrel. Okay, that's step 1. Kill Spectral Sailor is step 2. Pump up Vampire step 3. And yep, we've got Soren Tribal online. Now, this isn't looking so bad. Like, if they can kill my Vampire, we're probably dead. But if they can't, we're kind of doing okay. Soren gets to eat the Jor-El next turn. Oh, come on, man. Stop. Stop with the bullshit. Oh. If they'd done it upkeep, they would have not been able to stop that from happening. That's funny. I love it, Ark. No, they really didn't. The Jor-El made one cat. They have Teferi in their deck, so Teferi would actually be pretty annoying here. Yep. I mean, Sift looks pretty good here, too, to make a kitty cat. Well, I'm absolutely blocking there. Hey, Chad but True! Welcome, how are you? Alright. What's the plan here? We can go veto and take up Soren to make this into a 2/4, which can block that. And then this can eat this just to make sure they stop making 2/2s. And then my Soren can take 2. Which seems okay. It's not great. It's really bad if they have a counter spell, which it seems kind of like they do. It'd be so bad if they did. Holy moly. I guess let's play around Mana Leak by playing my Swamp. They probably have Essence Scatter. We haven't seen Mana Leak, but I think I'd rather try to play against Mana Leak here if we can. We do have Dread Presence in our deck. They're like really thinking about this. Interesting. I want this thing gone. Okay. This is a custom-made overlay, Liam. I made it myself. Nissa Vastwood Seer, sure. I mean, these Sorens are doing a good work considering how few everything we've drawn. Like, we just haven't had that many playable spells. This Invoke the Divine is looking horrendous. They did actually have stuff that we saw in the last couple of games, but not this one. Big Soren is definitely doing some work. Sure. Oh my god, Beetle, that was such a good draft. I loved that draft. Oh no. Alright, I'm glad I killed the Jor-El. That thing was spooky. Too spooky for me. Hey, Unknown, welcome. They didn't choose to phase out my veto, which means that I get to keep my Soren. That's something. Yep, that's fine. So here's the question. Do we just attack the Nissa with veto? And then if they don't block, if they don't chump with the cat, we can Soren it to death? Because that sounds pretty okay, right? They might use Teferi to nug it out, but if they do that, I think that's okay. Okay, that's the plan. We're gonna attack Nissa. I just feel like their planeswalkers need to go if we want to try to play this game. They phased it out. So by doing so, I actually... Yo, Liam, thank you! Do you have any places that I can find them, like the one I'm using? Liam...
I'm a small MTG streamer and want to know what is the best MTGO overlays.
Liam, I custom made this layout, but if you just Google... if you just Google... like... Twitch stream overlays, you might be able to find something. I appreciate the tip. Thank you. Okay, well, we got rid of that. Might as well play the charcoal diamond. It's target opponent, right? Yep. Yeah, potentially, CB. I doubt we're gonna do that, but it could definitely come up. Also, my Soren is still alive. Like, they could have double attack my small Soren, and I think that's fine. I don't really care that much about that. That play basically, protecting their Nissa basically cost them their Jace, so I'm okay with that exchange. They got a Sphinx's tutelage. Oh, baby. I'm gonna wait for my veto to come back, though. Is that the Calidus draft, Ryan? That draft was so good. Oh, hello. What is this? Meiotic Slime. They have 1 extra floating. When it dies, create 2 ooze tokens. They have when this creature dies, create 2 ooze tokens. Okay. It's kind of annoying. They're coming at Big Soren. Okay. All right. We have some stuff. So we can't really do that much about the Meiotic Slime, but we do have the Invoke the Divine for the tutelage, which works really nice with a veto. This can definitely pump up here to be big enough to block that too. And then Soren can just kill the Acidic Slime, so there's no more attacks. Oh, you debated yourself as well? Okay, it sounds good, Luis. This is my last game, so I don't think this is going to take super long. But I can certainly kill that. And then that as well. And I don't know, we're doing a pretty good job killing them, right? I mean, I could attack them. So, okay. When this dies, create 2/2/2 green ooze tokens. And when they die, they make 1/1s. Because I don't know, it kind of seems like attacking with veto is pretty banger here. It almost leaves them dead. I can't kill Nissa, sadly. I think it's much better to try to go after them. Yeah, I like smashing their face too, Arc. They're forced into making this like pretty bad block. Because they still take 4 from me. And they can't kill the Soren because I have the Eliminate. In fact, I think I might... I'm at 42. I'm thinking about actually killing the cat here. Because if they manage to make my Soren live, that's actually quite bad. Why can't I eliminate Nissa? Because... Oh! You can actually eliminate Nissa. Is target creature or planeswalker with confirmed cost 0 or less. You're right. The CMC is 0, I think. Then my Soren dies. But that seems like it's worth it. Oh, CMC still 3 from the front. Gotcha. This seems worth it still, though. We don't really care about the Nissa, actually. Let me just pass. I think the Soren's way better. We only need 1 Soren to kill them, it's true. But, I don't know. I don't really care about this Nissa. Jace's Ingenuity would have been good with Sphinx's tutelage. Hello, Alader. Okay. Yeah, this seems better. Why did they tap like that? They tapped 4 islands. They're down to 11 cards, too. They've drawn so much of their deck. They tapped really suspiciously. The Art of Rain is really cool. We got there, baby. Alrighty, everybody. Let me wrap up this draft. If you enjoyed this draft, you can check out more on youtube.com/GabySpartz. Also, if you would like to support the stream and you are shopping on channelfireball.com, you can use the code Gaby to directly support the stream as well. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See ya. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later.